Okay, and now I just need to get some nice sand for some windows for my nice little house. I think this should do. Oh my god! Oh no! Hello everybody, Don't Call Me Ryan, and welcome back to another mod review. And today we're going to be reviewing the EnviroMine mod for version 1.7.10. And in this mod it adds two new bars at the bottom of your screen. The top one is temperature, the bottom one is thirst, as well as ways to help with those bars, and some new block features and functions throughout your world and building stuff as well. So let's just get right into it. So the bars at the bottom of the screen, pretty much what they mean is that if your body gets too hot, you'll get heat stroke, and if your body gets too cold, it'll get frostbite. And that little temperature bar just shows where and how hot or cold a biome is, and that little white dot in the middle is pretty much where your temperature is, and those two little black lines is essentially how hot or cold it is, and your bar will either move up or down. And the thirst bar is at the bottom, and it'll just slowly go down over time. And again, biomes do have a key role in that, as in if it's too hot, as you can see with my red temperature bar, it'll go down a little quicker. But if it's pretty cold, it'll go down a little bit slower. So yeah, that's how those two bars work. So let's just get right over here to the items that you can make for it. And these are the different types of water bottles. And the first one is a dirty water bottle. And if you want to make a dirty water bottle, it takes a normal water bottle and a dirt. And if you drink it, it'll refill your thirst bar, but I believe it gives you an effect. It gives you poison and hunger if you drink it, which wouldn't be ideal if you were trying to survive. But yeah, that's the dirty water bottle. Next is the salt water bottle, and to make that, it takes sand and a water bottle to make a salt water bottle, or you take a water or glass bottle and right click a water source, and okay, that's a bad example, but essentially what it would do is it would make a salt water bottle. For some reason it makes a normal water bottle. So in an ideal sense, you cannot use a glass bottle on normal water sources because it will give you a salt water bottle. Next is, go to creative mode again. Next is the cold water bottle, and this is probably the best item that you want to make. And essentially what this does is if your temperature is just way too high, or if your bottle is way too low, you just want to take one of these, and if you drink it, okay, I think I need to be in survival for this. So we'll drink this, and your temperature should go down. Yes, you can see right down there, you saw my white little dot go down just a little bit. And that's essentially what the cold water bottle does. Go back into creative mode, get rid of these bottles. And last but not least, this is just how you get a normal water bottle. So let's say you get too many salt or dirty water bottles. You want to take it, just throw it into a furnace, and it will make a normal water bottle. And last but not least, this is the camel pack. And let's say you don't want to just be going around drinking tons of water bottles, being like, oh, I'm running, and then I gotta stop the drink. This is the camel pack, and that's exactly what that's for. And to make it, it takes 8 leather, a glass bottle to make a camel pack. And what you do with the camel pack is you take it with 4 or however amount of water bottles you want, and we'll get a crafting table out, and you throw it in here, and you can see it fills up with water. Now, since my water bar is essentially full, we'll put that on, and that's what it looks like. It's like a little backpack. It's kind of cool. But essentially what it does is it fills up your water bar over time without you having to really do anything. But it does drain very slowly, but you can pretty much fill it up as many times as you want and keep yourself alive. Also, it only takes water bottles. Okay, now that we got that out of the way, let's go on to the block functions. So, as you probably saw in the intro, there is a way of making an avalanche, or sandfall, mudfall, whatever you want to call it. Essentially how it works is if you have like this hill of sand, and if you break one of the blocks, that happens. And it pretty much ruins any hill you're at. And it does do the same with snow, if you're ever in a snow biome. And it's just going to keep going, I guess. So let's just go over here and give a better example of what that looks like. So let's say I have this. Yeah, sand cannot stand on top of itself. It will fall. And it does the same for snow, I believe. Yeah, you get the idea though. It's not as bad as sand, but it does work the same way. Daytime again. And that will happen in mountain biomes if there's a bunch of snow on the hills. And up next is the block functions. Blocks cannot levitate anymore. So sorry about making floating islands. They don't work that way. And the same goes for building houses. Building houses is probably a lot more annoying now. So let's say I wanted to build like a big roof. Nope. It only goes about 3 blocks out without needing a support like that. So I hope you're ready to build houses like this, because that's how they'll work. They have to build them like this. But I mean, there's ways to get around that. You can use fences to be used as supports, so let's just do that. Let's just build up, and we'll build some fence right here. Yeah, so that's ultimately better than having a full-on block. It's annoying, yes, but it's better than having a giant block in the way to block something. Block, 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 block. So last, we're gonna show off the temperatures and such. And as you can see right now, we're in a desert, and obviously it's going to be hot, but if we're going to the nether, it'll be even worse. So we're in the nether, and you can see that my temperature bar has gone a little bit up, but what makes it even worse is lava. If you go right up to lava, your bar is all the way at the top, so stay away from lava if you don't want to overheat. And same goes for fire, torches, pretty much anything flammable. So we'll go over to this fire, and you can see our temperature's gone up a little bit more. So if you're going to the nether, be prepared to bring a lot of cold water bottles. But now that we've shown off the heat and how it works, let's go check out the cold temperature. Okay, now I'm back in the overworld, and also block height has a key role in temperature. So the higher you are, the more temperature you're going to lose. So I'm up about 67 blocks, 101 blocks off the ground, and you can see my temperature bar is pretty low, and if we go up even more, it should drop even more. So yep, there it goes again. So we'll go above the clouds, and our temperature is as low as it can go, and the black lines are pretty freaking low, and if we keep going up, it's just going to keep going down. There it goes. It's just going to keep going down the higher we go, because I mean, that's just kind of how it works. The higher you go, the colder it'll get. So we're up really high, and we'll probably get frostbite in just a bit if I wasn't in creative mode. But yeah, you can tell it goes really low, but if we drop all the way back down to normal level, temperature's right in the middle. So pretty nice, pretty simple and nice. Anyways guys, that about wraps up this whole mod review. I hope you guys all enjoyed, and if you did, hit that like and subscribe button, but if not, that's okay. And if you have anything you want me to improve on, let me know in the comments below, since I always like to improve my work. And if you have any mod you want me to go over, let me know as well, since I always like to take suggestions. But with that, that's about it. I hope you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye bye!